Well, if you must know, it's because we've noticed large quantities of benzene, ephedrine, and everyday Epsom salt have gone missing. Oh, please, we both know those are the ingredients used to make crystal meth. And I've got a pretty good idea who you've been selling it to as well.
Oh, hey, Baker, when you're done talking to your friend, I want to talk to you about that thing.
Hi, LinkedIn family. Jonathan here from Some Talented People, and day 4 of our investigation into the customer experience. Now, our guests, Dorothy, Manuel, and Roy, have high-level expertise and experience, but a lot of people we're going to be talking to are small business owners and entrepreneurs who see this on LinkedIn or other channels. So, coming to Roy, first of all, you're in medicine. What has the way your customers interact changed because of COVID?
Thank you very much, Jonathan. I think COVID has disrupted the landscape in every field, and the medical field is not spared. I think first of all, we've seen a reduction in especially when COVID was at highest. People stopped coming to hospitals because of the lockdowns, but they did not stop getting sick. So we somehow had to devise means of reaching out to them. Instead of, also keeping quiet, we had to find a way of reaching out to them. And this way we had to embrace technology as well in medicine to try out to reach to people, to inform them of, the sort of services they could still get even if they don't come to hospital. Before COVID, we thought it was not possible. There are, of course, challenges, but somehow we now reach to people, even if they've not come to hospital. There are some elements that actually you don't need to come to hospital. You can do consultations via a phone, via social media, via Twitter, and so on. And this has helped a lot. Especially we saw it with people taking a treatment on HIV and TB, for example. These are people who could not move, but I think we were able actually to tell them what to do remotely and using other online means. So the COVID situation actually pushed us to think outside the box, that you can actually deliver, medical services to people out there who need them, even when they will come to you via other means.
So basically, what you're finding then is that so there's a fear, people are not coming out in the way they used to, but the way you've responded to that is through technology. And I concur, because I've had 2 appointments about chronic pain by telephone, and they then set up a Zoom or a Teams meeting, and they're delivering what they would do face to face via a screen, which is brilliant. Dorothy, the kind of companies that you are talking with at the moment, what's their experience of pre-COVID, post-COVID? Because, and I'll put a context around that, in the UK, they've opened up restaurants again for indoor service, started on Monday. But social distancing means that in terms of their normal capacity, they might be running at 60%. And virtually every business model that I know, the profit is in the top 20%. So if you're operating at 60, you're making a loss. What's your experience pre and post, or during?
Very well said, Jonathan and Dr. Roy. COVID led to an evolution of customer needs, values, attitudes, and it was only fair that agile organizations, strategically look for ways of re-engaging with their customers, okay? Customers, that are now more thoughtful, customers that look out for social media, something that they hadn't you know, the lockdown period kind of like forced customers to resort to online channels, you know, to buy what they needed. And this use of online social media led to increase in the use of Snapchat technologies. And these have really grown. A lot of online channels have grown. So companies have found themselves, you know, with this need to react to these customers by providing online channels in as much as possible, but also have realized that today's customer is also has more expectations, you know, whereas their priorities have shifted to health and safety, decision-making behavior. I'll give an example. For customers where probably something was a great experience previously, right now it's not good enough, you know? Customers are seeking out businesses that have demonstrated trust. So the companies I deal with have found themselves with this need to go on social media if they haven't been there. But also, more importantly, they have now realized that there is no customer experience before employee experience, because the employee is the first customer, you know? So there are a lot of things that are being tweaked to make the employee more comfortable, because truth be told, employees, customers are going through a lot of things, you know? There are those who have got loved ones who have passed on as a result of the pandemic. Others have lost jobs, you know? Others are trying to make ends meet, whereas others are thriving. Also, we need to talk about this. There are other people who are thriving in the COVID environment. So the way you were dealing with the previous set of customers is not how you deal with people who have got all this trauma and, you know, have experienced a number of differences. So yes, a lot of engagement via online channels. Even with employees, you find some organizations have had to, you know, create a work environment where, say, employees come for 2 weeks in shifts, 2 weeks, and then whereas the other batch works from home, then after 2 weeks you come to office in order to meet the SOPs, you know, and things like that.
Okay. Well, look, I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, I'll get Manuel's experience on this. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you again.